Hello, this reading is going to be for Aries. This is going to be for the month of April. I'm just going to pull you some cards and see what I have for you. I don't remember. What can we get for Aries for the month of April? We have Animal, Explore Your Wild Side. What else can we get for Aries? Oh, Embrace Your Wild Side, not Explore. I apologize. Embrace Your Wild Side. That's like doing something unscripted, something you've never done, y'all. This is crazy because when I was shuffling and I had did the deck like this, Job was in the middle, and I was about to say Job is in the middle of the deck, but it came out anyway. So Job is love. Love what you do and do what you love. You have departed loved ones signaling that you are loved more than you'll ever know. That's about your people on the other side who have passed away. They may have something to say to you, or they may be trying to tell you about something, alert you of something that you're not really aware of. That is a lot of cards. I don't know if they want me to take that many cards. But we'll do it. We have Celebrity. We have Flower. We have Purse, Wallet. We have Family. Listen, something with family and your loved ones want you to know about it because they're here too. So maybe they support you with family, or maybe they want you to get in touch with your family, or they're trying to tell you something about family that either you're not listening to, or you might just not want to know for whatever, your reasoning is. But we do have Job. And we have Let Go of Negativity or whatnot. We have Examine Your Beliefs About Being Tested. That's about making sure that they could be either that you're going to school or trying to pursue school, and it also could be that you need to examine your beliefs about being tested. Like if you go through a test or if you go through a storm, don't look at it in a negative manner. It's a rebuilding tool. It's a building you up. It's building your faith. It's a faith building exercise. So don't let it put a damper on who you are or how you feel because you get tested. It's just a faith building exercise. So we do have Embrace Your Wild Side, and we do have Job. And departed loved ones and family and job are right here cat according to each other. So all that may be a resemblance of each other. It might be connected, like with the work you do. It could, or the work you want to do, or the work that will benefit you the most. Could be something inspired by your ancestors, or something that inspires you through family. That's why they're saying explore your sacred root system. Something that happened in family, or like, family advocates. There's all many different things that people wind up doing or being able to do because of things that they have found out through family or learned through family. But that can help, and it could be that what you do helps other families as well, if you only know. So since family is right there, we do have departed loved ones. Let's see what can we get for that. Gain. So this is gain, and it's with family. It's the Nine of Pentacles, so it's like about stability. So this is like stabilizing family, or at least stabilizing like your root chakra or your root system, or being able to be in contact with family if you weren't in contact with family. So what you're going to gain with family, or you might be able to help other families gain, like a mentor to other families, because it is by job. And this is laziness. So this is like helping families be able to, like a motivator, because it's like helping them gain like a sense of stability too, so that they realize that they don't have to work too hard and tire themselves out, but also motivating them to be able to move forward in life if they've been stagnant. So this is a thing where situations in family have been stagnant or put on hold, and they're trying to bring it to a more comfortable phase for you or someone else. And it could be somebody in your family is not able to really gain because they might have like fatigue, or they might just be that's the lazy card, y'all. That's lazy. But let's see While we have departed loved ones, abundance. So they're trying to get you something, but this is with other people. What's for departed loved ones? They're trying to tell you how to get your abundance, or they're helping you with your abundance, whether you know it or not. They might um tell you about little things or stuff might be on your heart or on your mind to do that leads you somewhere different than you've been. What else for abundance? The sun. They're trying to get you to or they're just shining the light on you. Now, so God has smiled on me. He's been good. Yeah, so it's like them shining a light on you, or they might just shine a light on something that you do that brings people closer to you, people who might not have seen you before. They're going to be able to see you because your ancestors are like pulling the strings to make sure that people um benefit from you because you have like celebrity over there. So that's popularity, shine like the star that you are. So they may be helping you garnish success without you knowing. Um, we do have gain in indolence for family. Um, and this is if family was not being like supportive of you. Come again, if they weren't being supportive at first, it's like they want to like now try to support you because this is on top of that. So they may have been looking over you or ignoring you or just being lazy with their approach to you and just feeling like um you know how we get the thing, you my sister, you'll always be there. You my brother, you'll always be there. And they don't try to put forth enough effort to make sure the relationship is suitable for both parties and just showing that they care. So you might get some family relation dynamics in the month of April. Can we get one more card just to make sure that I'm explaining this right? Yeah. So this is completion. This is the seducer. So yeah, they're trying to complete a cycle with you or the completion of, like I said, if they weren't supporting you at first, they said that if they weren't supporting you at first, they're trying to end it because they were just treating you like you'll be there, like you're okay, you'll be there, and not like supporting you. Like if you had businesses or you had stuff mess up around you and they weren't helping you stabilize or helping you get it together, if they weren't functioning with you on one accord, like in the month of April, like you're gonna notice that they're trying to end that cycle because completion to me is like ending it. Of course, they come in full circle, so they're trying to complete that out and end that cycle. Remember, the card came out gain first, which is stabilizing and stability. So family is looking to like have some type of stable foundation with you. It might have been rocky in the past because these cups are everywhere, and it might have just been a lot of unnecessary conversations that led to nowhere because all this is wasted, just wasting time. But they no longer want to do that because they're trying to get it because seducer is something bringing it about. They're trying to bring about the ending of how they may have went about family dynamics. But you know, family dynamics are like that so long that people just stay like that. They don't know how to like maneuver. They don't know. It's just like this is the only way we know. So for some reason, like even your departed loved ones are taking a hand in making sure that family recognizes you and you recognize them, and that some things kind of change for the better. Because this is abundance. This is a lot of people, so they can be organizing like different uh, people reaching out to you or different people, and your departed loved ones could be sending messages to different people about the light that you are or about the sun in your life or about the happiness that could be coming in your life, alerting them. Like when I say sending them message, like they might have dreams about you, you know what I mean, that remind them of you, or dreams about you that show them like where your light is at, or how much you've grown, or how much you changed, or how much you guys need to. They'll just keep you on somebody's mind until they, because you know some people can be stubborn. Like I said, they not wanting to change things. Keep you on their mind until they actually make that phone call. So you're good, and you could be thinking about a person too in family, and this is why they're trying to get it together because they search everybody's heart. Okay, so they understand the dynamic and what's going on. What's for job? The Game Master. So that's the Knight of Swords. Let's do what you love. Um, that's making, since it's the Game Master, it's like you making work fun or whatever. Yeah, through your insight, through your intuition, but also like love what you do, because it does say love what you do. But like the Game Master is somebody who plays games, of course, or whatever. But in this reading, it's like you might make work fun or find like different ways to make your job fun for you. And that's through your intuition. It's the way you look at things. And with the Knight of Swords, they're able to look at things and flip things around. So even if you don't like your workspace, like you know how to flip it around to make it seem like it's something better for you. And it could just be that somebody is trying to get in contact with you about something that you do, but your intuition is going to tell you that. So I can't really tell you who that person will be, but it's the Knight of Swords. It's somebody who does play games. That's my manipulation card. But since it's right here with the High Priestess, you have insight to know who this person is, or it could just be that this person is becoming more insightful through you. Let's get another card to make sure that we read that card right. Because what would this be about? The Princess of Swords, cruelty, competition, and balance. Okay, so this is kind of... Okay, so we do have a Knight of Swords and a Princess of Swords, so it's like two people that... These people could cut each other's throat. You know what I mean? They could cut each other's throat. But we do have cruelty, and we have competition, and we have balance. So this could be like people who were competing with you in your workplace area, or people who were trying to do things or whatever. It's going to be balance brought to that. But like, this is good because basically what they're trying to say is like, you're intuitive enough to know that there might be fights going on in your job place, or even if it's just something that you want to do, it could be dealing with conflict. Like, you're a master, because we do have the master. You're the master of dealing with conflict, because that's a lot of swords, and it's something that you learn through spiritual understanding. So you're able to balance out places, and this is a family. So this goes back to this family. So if you deal with family, if that's the path or the passion that you have helping other families overcome, that's something that you should really look into, because this is a family. Princess of Swords, like I said, they'll cut each other head off and cause cruelty to each other and do all that competitiveness, but you have spiritual understanding to help balance them, because it says love what you do. So you might be like a, what is it, conflict resolution person, where you can help people, what's the word? Dissolve. I want to say dissolve. Get rid of negative conflict or whatever. Conflict resolution. It's a word though. It's not dissolve. De-escalator. Okay, so you might be like a person that's a de-escalator who can de-escalate situations. So your only manipulation skills is that you'll probably be able to convince these people to stop fighting over nothing. Because I'm hearing like it's a headache. Like, people might come to you and tell you about like conflict they've been in, because they just feel like you would help balance them out. And you have like this soothing soul. Even though it's intuitiveness, this is like you having a soothing soul. Like, whether you know it or not, you having a soothing soul. So that goes back to the family card, like helping families overcome like conflict. Like I said, could have been a lot of conflict in your family, a lot of non-communication, or a lot of things that, you know, was dysfunctional that you grew up and like got away from, that you now have the permission to like help other families. But it's like, if you want to, like, you might not understand how big this is for you to be able to help other families deal with it ahead of time, so that it doesn't escalate the way yours did. And sometimes it hurt, you know, to have to overcome that in family. And it's like, if somebody was there for you, some of the family situations you had wouldn't have happened. But that's why you can now be there for somebody else, like a mediator or whatnot. So that's something to look into, Aries. And I know I've been here for y'all, like, y'all know how to explain things or whatever, or break things down to the smallest form, from where I'm reading. So whatever, but you might not want to be, you know, hearing that. But that's why it says examine your beliefs about being tested, because this might have been stuff that you went through as a kid, testing to prepare you to be able to help somebody else. Because, you know what I'm saying, you can't help nobody else if you ain't really been through it. And you wouldn't know how to necessarily be gentle with them unless you know how it feels to be scolded. So then you know how to be gentle and firm. And you know, what's for civil celebrity? I was about to say, what was I about to say? That word was not. What was I about to say for celebrity? What do we have for celebrity? strength. So this is like having strength. Like you might be popular. When I see celebrity, I think of popularity or whatever. See if we can get something else. You might have strength to change. You might have the strength to be like one day like you're very popular, a lot of people talk to you, and then the next day you know how to go into like hermit mode and not deal with nobody. So let's say shine like the star that you are. So you might be strong enough to be able to shine when it's time to, and then be able to change that to just be relaxed. So you go from being in the spotlight to being private. Everybody like they private time. So that's about you knowing when to not let the limelight get the best of you. You know how they say people get the big head or whatever, because so that's you knowing how not to let that get the best of you. And in hindsight, you can kind of help these people. I was about to say these. Don't say that, Lord. I'm so sorry. I'm not about to say that, y'all, because I'm going to laugh at it because it's funny, but that's probably not the word I should be saying. But that's the word that came to me. What else was for a celebrity? I'm not about to say that. That was funny, though. But that's for celebrity, just to make sure that we got their message right. They don't want to give me anything else. So it's just about strength and change. Or it might just be you need to be strong because you're probably about to get like a lot of popularity. This is a black card. This is justice. So for a school like justice, this is justice for you going through tests. Remember, there's a blessing in the storm. Help me see. There's a blessing in the storm. There's a blessing in the storm. So just understanding everything that you go through, like there's going to be something on the other side of it that helps you. It's if you pass or whatever, like now you can use that experience to help uplift somebody else. And that's the same as this conundrum right here. But you do have justice. And I think for popularity, like you might have to be strong because the things that you do, like the conflict resolution and being able to dissolve, like de-escalate situations and patterns and family dynamics, like they might bring you like a lot of success or like a lot of popularity to where a lot of people, and this might happen to you randomly, strangers come up to you and tell you the story of our lives, the One Direction, tell you the story of what they've gone through, tell you the stories. Could be just at workplace, people start breaking down to you about their family, like even if you're not pursuing a career to where you're doing like social work or helping families, is going to be attracted to you because you already have it on you. Like it's like whatever you have already went through, like, but it's like you have that on you. Like you just have it on you to be able to do it. You might not know how, you might not know why, but it's like whatever you went through in your childhood and the experiences, you might have like cleaned out your system, forgiven everybody, moved on with your life. Say la vie. You know what I'm saying? It might have just been say la vie, but it's still the fact that you went through it. Like you're gonna cross paths with others who are at that crossroad, and it's up to you to be able to deliver them, like tell them the best way to get out of it. Like you might not have known the best way at your time from where you were, but you know how to like tell somebody else like, yeah, this is what you should do, because you know like whatever your response was to it alleviated your stress, but help you see things in a different light. So like for justice, I just want to see what else we have for justice. So there could just be people at your work coming up to you and telling you things like that. So we have strife, so that's justice. So like for the test, there's some of the tests you went through, like you might have to be tested in levels of like hatred. How do you deal with hatred? How do you deal with animosity? How do you deal with people fighting with you? How do you deal with it? Do you fight back? Do you bust back? You said if you send them over here, then we're gonna send them back. That's Meek Mill. If you send them over here, we're going to send them back. So, but this is not about you sending them back. This is a justice for people who were just like interfering with you. If you were trying to have a career, if you were going to school, if you were minding your business and people just come up to you, questioning you, questioning your beliefs, questioning what you think, questioning what you feel, you're going to get justice for that. And the fact that you were able to overcome and not have resentment, you know what I mean? So like going through stuff, like people sometimes have like resentment. So like that's why they say examine why you being said. Like don't get angry or resentful about it, because it was for a reason. So being able to overcome it and not be resentful about it is going to bring you about some justice. What do we have for pursue your true wealth? We did have dance for the Libra full moon, so that's moving to the rhythm of your soul. So that's like some changes are going on with you, like because the full moon has come in. So your true wealth is not your money, basically, because wealth is in reverse. Like, so that's about a person who has spiritual wealth, because it's under the rhythm of your soul. So like never try to let nobody tell you like, because you don't, I don't know what's in your pocket, okay? I'm not the Capital One guy. I'm not trying to figure out. But you still have like spiritual wealth. You still have something that's more valuable than money. Because remember, money can't buy happiness. You know, money can't buy happiness. But why is wealth in reverse? Money can't buy happiness. Money can't buy nothing. Nothing substantial. I'm sorry, I just said nothing and left it there. Money can't buy nothing substantial. Nothing of value. You can't buy a new heart. Well, if you go to surgery and have a heart transplant, I don't mean like that, but you can't buy like the purity in your heart. You can't buy yourself a clean heart. You can't buy yourself purity. You can't buy yourself a free soul. We have the Queen of Swords in reverse. So it's like you pursuing like your true wealth, and that's why I'm saying you're the part of loved ones was here to bring you about this abundance, this spiritual abundance. It's in the grace of God, but it's also in like this ability for you to be able to help people see through the dysfunction that they have. I don't know why you won't like if you have it, you know what I'm saying, this service to humanity, you might not want to do that, you know what I mean? But this, you have the ability to do so, but with this being in reverse, this could be like a Queen of Wands who might have said some things. Because remember, we have strife and stuff over here who might have said some things and did some things to you. Like, that's probably her losing money out of her pocket because, like, she might have been materialistic. She might have been vain. And you had, like, a true wealth, which was in your spirit. So whether I have $50 or $5,000, I'm still going to be happy. I still say I'm blessed. It doesn't matter how much it is. Your money don't amount to, like, how blessed you are. Never let the world try to tell you that. But this is them. They might be losing money. They might be losing money. I don't know why they're losing money. It could be justice for you if this person tried to take money out of your pocket or try to do something with your money. Or this is a person in reverse. This is a person who like when her money is low or she's not getting what she wants, like she might be a little cranky, a little bitchy. You know what I mean? I don't know why she would be in your energy or whatever, so I'm hoping that it's not true, but let's see. But you do have abundance over there, and it could be like your ancestors letting you know that your wealth, like but you already know this because it's over here, and you do have stability. So this could be a person who just like fast money, and it being ripped from them, because that's fast money. Let's see what else we got for this Queen of Swords and this wealth. This person like fast money, any way they can get it, that's how they do it. But that's not being stable, though. That's like you win some, you lose some. What he said on Friday, you win some, you lose some. But you live to fight another day. Oppression. So this lady could be trying to take money out of your pocket to try and oppress you. But we have justice. So if the justice is here, that shows you the justice is like whatever goes around comes around. So this could have been a strife with this Queen of Wands trying to take money out of your pocket or just counting your pocket or whatever. But that's her being bound to trying to figure out what's in her wallet. That's her having to account for her money, but that's her losing money for whatever she did to you, because this is the 10 of Wands. So that's not like backstabbing, because it's not the 10 of Swords, but that's her trying to oppress you at one point in time. Or it could just be that this person is oppressed. They're bound because they're losing money some kind of way, or they have lost some money, and this person, might not take that very well. What's for dance moves to the rhythm of your soul? But that goes back to this person has to feel complete. Like without, they have to know what it's like to be happy and joyous without money. Like that could be why this person may be thinking about you. Like you might make them happy. You might make them feel better about themselves without needing to show off in front of anybody else. So it goes back to this dysfunctional conflict resolution. But remember, we do have strength and change. So like that's like your circumstances and your progress and your position in life is going to change. It has to change. So you're happy. That's why I say you're happy with or without the money. Don't phase you. It's like whatever come what may. No matter come what may. And they notice about you. But she's going through financial struggles right now. So I don't know if you know who that person is. This person is kind of bound, you know what I'm saying? But they were materialistic. They felt like money was the end all be all. If I got money, if I got rich, then that's it. That's where it stopped. This person didn't feel like they needed spiritual growth. They didn't feel like they needed spiritual wealth. They didn't feel like spirit even mattered. So that's on them. What's for embrace your wild side? Let's explore your wild side. One thing on my mind will be my Valentine. But you just so dancing to the rhythm of your own soul. I just put the card right there. It says happening. So that's like you being able, like once you get into the rhythm that you need to be, dang dang boogie that wants up the boogie with the bang and the boogie to beat. Whatever they say, I know what they said. But that's like you finding happiness through moving to the rhythm of your own soul. But remember, the part of loved ones are here and they're trying to get something niched. So what I want to say, niche? They're giving me niched in family to be able to help support you and support your dreams. And even if they just call to let you know, girl, I'm sorry I wasn't there, or I didn't really know how to be there for you. This is family dysfunction, so they don't be knowing how to be there either. So just don't, you can't hold it against it. That's all I was saying. They go like, don't have no resentment or no lingering feelings about it. Like, whatever. Embrace your wild side. That's what we're going for. Embrace your wild side. Or you know what? This is because this is the beginning or whatever. Because nothing's not coming out. This is the wild side of who you are. Like you're wild. This is the other side of the coin. Like you might be, party girl. You might be, you might be the person that represents. You might work hard. You might do everything that you need to do or whatever. But the wild side of you is that you know how to deal with these, what they call them, the mumbo jumbo rappers. You know how to deal with them. Because I'm saying. That's funny to me. I'm saying that because the Knight of Swords and the Princess of Swords, like they cut each other, but it be words that don't even like formulate why they're upset. These are people who just go off, but you never know why they mad. These are people who argue, and you be like, well, what y'all arguing about? And it don't be nothing other than she called me a bitch. But why did she call you a bitch? And they don't know where the argument start or where to end it. And there's just cruelty for everybody. Cause you see this is two people who have an argument, then family members jump in or whatever. Somebody try to take somebody's side, and now it's cruelty to everybody because everybody participated. And it goes back to the roots of saying, well, why did the argument ensue? Nobody knows why the argument even started. So, but you know how to, like, you have spiritual insight to understand that. Like, you probably know, like, you say you walk in the room, you can cut the tension with a knife. You already know certain places you go in, an argument just happened, or you already know something just went wrong. You have that knowledge or that spiritual concept, but you have also, like, the ability to balance it. And it could be, like, family members noticing, like, that since you're not around, like a lot of people have been keeping up unnecessary mumbo jumbo rapping. It's like where Aries is, so Aries can cause people because you happiness and you sun, and that's why the poor loved ones are trying to bring people together to get them to see, or at least allow people to know. And it could be different family members, like your ancestors connected with different families and letting them know that you're the wise one, I guess, or you're the one who can bring about happiness and joy in a different perspective. Though these are people who just need to change their perspective. That's all it is. They just need to change their perspective. That's it. But we do have popularity and strength and change. So there's you being able to go from being popular, like Rod Wave said, the popular loner. You know what I'm saying? You're a loner, but you're popular. You're popular, but you're a loner. Either way. And then for the bottom, we said we have flower, pluck the weeds, and plant the seeds. That's the negativity. So I feel like this whole bottom row is about the negativity that has happened in your life and letting it go. That's why I said, and it's crazy because I said don't hold on to resentment. That's this row. Don't hold on to resentment. If this woman was trying to defeat you or take stuff out of your pocket or just, this is a meddling person. They just meddling, but they don't meddle with, like they meddling with your pocket. It's a person that don't want you to have no money. He said, whatever don't stop your flow. Well, that's all. I need a smile. No. Whatever the song say. I'm gonna try to figure out the song. I need a smile. I know what I'm talking about though. He said, whatever, they probably gonna knock your flow. Whatever, don't stop, just go. Keep it 100 with your niggas, we gonna be okay. Grind until we see a better day. Just said I need a smile, and you might just need a smile, or you might just need a smile on people that people need and that they want or whatever. That's that happiness, finding happiness with you. I am going to get you an angel message and get you guys up out of here, but that's them finding happiness through you, with you. But it's only when you move to the, I'm about to say the temptation of, what is it, the 5 heartbeats, girl. It's only when you move to the rhythm of your soul. Like I said, you can go from like one end of the spectrum to another. But like I said, you can't change your roots or whatever. You just can't. But your roots are what made you a better person. Like even if the people in the family were you know, not the best of people, it's still like, you know, that God had you there for a reason, and it was stuff that you learned and went through and were able to change from, because you have change that can help other families, even if it doesn't help your own. But I feel like it's something connected to your family, and it's about you changing. And it could be like you have enough strength to like show them that, like, they may feel like that you're popular or something like that. But we are about to run out of time. But it's like, you know how to not let yourself get the big head. So I'm gonna see if I can get one angel message before it's over, or maybe I'm not gonna be able to. Or we'll just shuffle it a couple times and go to the bottom of the deck. Well, we did get this one. Say love. So they still want you to love people, and send these people love, even if you don't want to deal with them. Just let them know that you still love them. So that's what I got for you, Aries. I do pray that you have an amazing April, and that sounds like good news to me. So I do love you guys. Pray you have a great day.